Hello everybody and welcome to Organian's Puzzle Box. I wanted to quickly show you something that I've been working on for the past week and a bit. I'm upgrading my blueprint spaceship system and I will be releasing a new tutorial probably middle of next week. And I wanted to kind of give you guys a bit of a sort of like a progress on it, just so you can see what I'm working on. I'm trying to modernize this system so that it follows games more like No Man's Sky or Star Citizen or Starfield. So this project, the spaceship flight system, I already got a tutorial on YouTube for it, but now I'm just really upgrading it. And also the asteroid field system that you're seeing here is available on Fab and Patreon already, with a flight system, with my old flight system. But now I'm going to showcase you the one that I've been working on now. In the new tutorial that will come out, we'll have a new ship, and we're also going to have a cargo a bay for it, and we're going to be able to collect minerals and drop them inside the cargo bay, and then take off with the ship and transport that into a location and drop off the minerals. So I hope you enjoy that. So obviously, like I've said, I will be releasing this, so please subscribe to the channel to be able to see that. But let's just take a look at what we've got. So as opposed to the previous system that is live right now on the project, this one has a target reticle. As you can see, that wireframe sphere in the distance, that can be replaced by an actual reticle. And our controls allows us, right now we can't do anything, but if we press C, you go up, and if you press Z, you go down, like that. Okay, this motion is very abrupt because I haven't smoothed it out any particular way as of yet. We can see that we can look around, right, and the target reticle will move. And we can press, we can go forward. And right now we're flying at a throttle speed of 25% with no boost being used. I can rotate if I want to, right? And if I press G on the keyboard, now I've retracted my landing gear. There's no physical landing gear being retracted on this ship, but hopefully I'll be able to implement something like that as an animation. And now I can fly at 100% throttle speed, and if I press the shift button, I can boost to 300%, and you can see even the camera itself is also reactive to the speed. Now I can zoom in, I can also zoom out. As I said to you, I've been trying to make this system a lot more action oriented, so you can do a lot of dogfighting and things like that with it as well. If you add maybe better turning speed and just forward momentum, but also things like guns and shooting projectiles. All of these asteroids do actually have collisions, so they, even in the project that you get on Fab, you can actually collide with all of these asteroids in here. This system is very performant on these asteroids, as long as you don't want all of them to start rotating on their axes and also rotate as a whole. So if you want to do that, you can, but you are going to have to reduce the count of the asteroids. Right now, I've got thousands in here. I think I've got over 50,000 asteroids in this level. Now, if I sort of fly over here and I slow down, right? I can slow down to a halt, and then I can press G on the keyboard, right? And now I'm getting quite close here. And if I press L, you'll see there at the top left, it's actually looking for 30 meters from the nearest surface so they can land. And once it detects it, you can actually press the button. So it's looking for a collision underneath. And once it detects it, it will actually land. So right now, it's not really seeing anything here. See, there's a bit of a problem with the collision. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and fly maybe somewhere around here, something like that, right? And now I'm just going to speed down, go a bit further to the ground, something like that. And it's just not detecting anything. That's a bit odd. Normally it would detect. I'm not really sure why it's not detecting here. It's a bit of an odd situation. Let me just try and get perhaps to a different asteroid. Maybe it's got, the visuals are really beautiful on this scene, with this black hole in the distance and these asteroids just kind of hovering around here as well. Honestly, I know it's my system, but I am quite proud of it. So I've got to say, right, yeah, just gonna have to kind of work out these bugs, because no surface below within 30 meters. Yeah, that's definitely worked before. I'm not really sure why it's not, so I'll have to debug that. But definitely we'll be ready for the launch, guys, on the tutorial. I won't you know, I won't have I won't lose any sleep over that. But yeah, just a bit odd that it doesn't detect the surface right now. It normally should detect the surface. We just press play again, and I'll show you what I mean. So if I fly here, right, I'm just going to turn around a little bit and just fly, and now I'm going to press L, and you can see it's now detected the surface, and it's descending slowly, and that's it. It's now landed, and I can actually get out of the ship, right? So there's the ship, right? And I can go back into it, fly again, you know, turn speed, right? Now I'm moving quite quickly, press G, but now I'm a bit too far away from the surface, so I'm gonna go down and press L, and eventually it will detect. Now it's detected it, so you can see that it's slowly going down. So yeah, that's it. I mean, hope this got you excited. There's going to be quite a lot of stuff being added here. I'm going to try and do a basic UI as well, and I'm going to go for everything. So the tutorial will show you everything from beginning to end, and the tutorial will also be available for free. The project file will be available for free for you to download. So stay tuned for that. So subscribe to the channel if you are interested and you want this project file for free for your own use. With that said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you when the tutorial launches. Thank you.